how the concept of Lord Zen, so it is saturated. Yeah? You know, they got a lot of it out there. How, take me through the process of Jared Allen deciding what I could do to make myself different.
I don't even spend how much time, I think, on trying to differentiate myself. I just focus on what in my head as opposed to trying to copy what somebody else doing, because you know what's out there. You know what I mean? Like you seeing other stuff, you got that vibe. You can get a general feel for what it is that people feeling at the moment. But I think a lot of it is more to tune into how you feel to do something, and like genuinely not caring, I think, is a big part of it. Like, and that's a fun space for me to go to. I enjoy going to a place where like for instance, the one where I was laying down pretending to be a dog in the road.
Yeah, that one. This is that one. Hit me. Go ahead, anything you want to road. Hit me. But hit me.
I feel like that's me. Like, I feel like me. It would occur to me to go and lie down in the road to do a skit, and I feel like that's me. It probably won't cross everybody else's mind or anybody, but it might. But that's how I differentiate. It's like, just do what's in your head.
Creativity.
That's just my
being creative, real thing, and that's applies to everything. You know, wherever you see, like, oh, Adrian Green is Adrian Green. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody can't be Adrian. Yeah,
sometimes the other personalities take over.
I never meet that other personality.
You don't want me to?
The great girl, let's down with our age. Okay?
Oh, you gonna be there?
With that, yeah, you don't speak in my voice, eh? So you hear what? The elephant in the room. So, you know what I mean? And that's the thing that I can look at. I can watch self videos and I can also be he copied the same in this Lord Zenn do. I can watch his videos and think it's be totally different, and that's be the thing that you want to see. Difference. Yeah, I can laugh, but please don't come with every other video like, oh yeah, you went and watch it and then you decide to go and make yours. Or then I can be like, you know me, you hear about me already. I can write saying like, yo, I would like to show these men to start acting like when I want that. And you got a couple of other descriptive words in there, and then like that somebody can be like, yo, you here for we talking to one? Is that when they try to pop a comedy at me? Cause you know I can answer back.
You know that dark ignorant part of social media you're talking about?
Yeah. It's come out, boy.
I mean, yo, let me tell you, because people always ask me, like, I noticed with one of y'all don't got news swearing to get your point across.
Yeah.
My blogging is different. When it's comedy is a natural thing. Like we was discussing earlier, you just laugh at yourself. You understand? You just laugh at yourself, because the things that he would do, you understand? We, as people, we say, no, you know, that happened to me, but
he's reflecting
as a reflection of yourself. So that's comedy. But no, when they're talking or speaking, let me put it this way, when they're speaking to somebody that doing junk, like certain people doing junk in society, I can come at you hard because the junk that you're doing, I don't want to deal with. You understand? So I can let you know in my way that you can hear. Because I get tell people say excuse, but a lot of people don't mean it.
But you know, I am a fan of Bajans. And I'm a fan of Bajans who can be Bajan in the spotlight. So Lil Rick is one of my heroes for allowing DJs to talk Bajan on the radio. You know what I mean? He do that. Lil Rick make people proud to be Bajan. Right? Far right, when you first came up on the scene, there was nobody else that I could have seen at the time doing Bajan in the raw way that you were doing Bajan on camera. And Porgy and Murder, when Porgy and Murder hit the scene, Porgy and Murder took off because they were doing Bajan in a big way. So I got to hand it to one because Bajans need that. We need to see ourselves reflected on camera. Everybody needs that.
Right, yeah. That's a big part of it for me, actually. I like packaging Bajan concepts and characters in a way that I feel everybody could see Bajans in the light that they see international people. Like that's I don't know. I think a lot of Bajans kind of have it. Maybe it's being from an island and growing up watching American programming. I think a lot of times we feel like we're not as good, or for some reason what we have here isn't as valuable.
Oh, you don't make on TV?
Right, because it's not on TV. You know what I mean? And I ain't blaming nobody for that. I'm just saying that it would be nice if as a society we didn't feel, how to put this, in a sense, less than or feel as if Bajan things aren't as good simply because it's Bajan.
I can tell you, Zenn, you want to always score people like you and Seth and all of them. Revolutionaries.
Real thing.
Right.
Because one of them changed that, like, all right, some of the videos that you got, you was going this big white on the beer. I just call him a baby D. I don't know if you ever heard that name before.
Yeah,
right, a baby D. So you would know that. So like, in terms of people that you always wise respect one because one is revolutionary. When I went and said, look, you know why you gotta talk like a Yankee in order so that people outside can see me.
That's a big deal, boss.
It's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? And people go on overstand that, and that's why respect for the art and the craft that want to go up. And always go apart. I mean, like we always giving a push, no matter what part of the world they go.
Oh, here the flip side now, because you know there's always got a flip side.
It's true.
I had a conversation with some Trinidadians one time, many years ago, about Calypso. And them can believe that Rupi and Allison was Bajan.
Why?
They thought they were Trini. So I was why? That was my question, why? And their reasoning was, what Bajan Calypso don't be like that. That's like serious music. Bajan Calypso don't be serious music. Bajan Calypso be sporty music.
Right.
There's an impression out there of Barbadians that Barbadians is best sporty people.
Right.
That some people have. So now my question to you is, while at the same time you're bigging up Barbados and you're doing Bajan and you're reflecting Bajan, what about now feeding into that stereotype?
Well, I think that it falls on everybody to play to their strengths and talents. Like, if I'm doing comedy, the problem to me, right? And this would, I did comedy with Laugh It Off, and I did a comedy soca song a while back in 2009, right?
That's Huakwang?
Yeah.
Huakwang? You saying Huakwang?
Chinese.
Yeah, oh sure. You know that? Yeah, that was funny too.
But what he's saying, right, is that the problem isn't necessarily that Bajans doing comedy or serious. Is that whatever you're doing, you should be doing it to the best of your ability, right? And that, I think, is where the problem comes. Like what you're talking about, there's a craft to comedy, right? And if you can be taken seriously as a comedian as well, you know what I mean? There's an export for that. But then if you just taking up comedy and you just trying to, there's a weird gray.
You're not a comedian, you're being a clown?
In a sense, right? Like, how to put this?
Take your time.
You're overthinking everything, and you're trying to be too funny.
It's to do with, I guess it comes down to why you're doing it, right? Like, if you're a student of comedy and you genuinely studying comedy and you want to put something comedic out there, but I don't want to say that to disqualify somebody who just getting up and trying something, because that's very valid as well, right? But it's in there though. Like, it's to do with how serious you are about whatever it is that you're doing.
Right.
Whether that be comedy or serious. And an understanding of the fact that just because somebody that's doing comedy getting forward now, you don't necessarily want to run and do comedy because that body getting forward. Like, look at yourself. Like, where is that you really want
that you can bring to the table?
And this is just my personal opinion. I feel like if it goes like that, then everybody can find their own lane. And some people can be doing comedy, and some people can be doing real straight stuff. Some people can be doing bashment soca, and some people can be singing like Damian Marvey. And there's really space for all of it. You know what I mean? So I don't feel that if I'm doing comedy and I study in comedy and that's what I do, it's my job to necessarily try to turn around and fix the image of Barbados as a laughing stock.
Because you can't do it.
We're the people that supposed to be focusing on that.
Right.
You know what I mean? That, like, they gotta find a way now to put their talent up there, because comedy has advantages, right? Like, it's easy to swallow, people want to run with it. But no, if you're doing another craft, you gotta look at a way to present that in such a way that it reaches those people.
Well, I get what you're saying. Do you. And do you to the best
of your ability. Do you to the best of your ability, and that's all you can hope for.
But you made an important point though, and the point is that the comedy, there's an art and a craft to comedy.
Yeah.
So one of the things about your comedy that I've noticed is that there are messages in there though.
Yeah,
that's purpose work, or it slip out, or well.
At times, I don't.
Well, I want to, sorry to cut you. I want to explain myself better. Not messages as in use a condom. You know,
I get what you're saying.
But you've obviously studied Barbadian society. You've thought about this. Like,
Yeah.
You're just pulling this out of your bottom.
Right. No.
You know what I mean?
Like for me, I like to do that sometimes, but I don't want to get boxed into that. Right. I don't feel like I should necessarily have to put a message in everything I do. But
Message was a bad word. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's not a bad word. I enjoy it.
I did that in front of the podcast when we do it.
I do that sometimes and deliberately as well. It's enjoyable to, cause just cheekily. Part of fun for me is that, not to sound arrogant, but I feel like not everybody can catch it, and I just feel like, who catch it,
right?
And that's fun for me,
right?
Like as opposed to doing comedy that easy to get every single element of it all the time. I like doing stuff that sometimes you might miss part, and when you watch it like a fifth time,
right, you catch back on, catch back, right, that's what they say, right, that's what like the same thing with the man on the debate.
Yeah, exactly.
When the man say, as the other man, you're like, easy, he got the money, so then you finally get it, so you know what I mean. But that is when you look at a lot of comedians, everybody's got their own standard. Everybody's come in a way where as like people is expect something from them every week. You find out that your fans is expect something of you at all times. Or you just keep it to that. You got a standard to live up. You know, you set a standard, right? Now that you just live up.
In a sense, but I feel like my standard, or what, I don't know if people have a standard for me really. Do they? Maybe, probably by now.
How much followers you got?
28 on 28,000 on Instagram and 25 on Facebook.
People got a standard for you, Chief.
Oh, right, okay.
People got a standard for you, trust me. Or else, you see if you come in with the same jokes all the time,
right.
Or you know, I see your tired of you. What do you want to hear you?
I like
and the viewership is, that means viewership will be up there too, 10,000 views and stuff like that.
Yeah, on average.
Right.
It usually got things.
You understand? But that's the whole thing. So people did look at and say like, yo, we hold you at a certain caliber now, whereas we look at you and say, look, we expect that of you.